Geniuses. I just finished my meditation. My hair's probably a mess. Doesn't matter. We need to talk. So, let me clarify a few things. Okay. Breath work. Some of you guys are, I don't know what they're doing. So, some of you guys are asking, do we pull the stomach in first? Do we take a breath? Where does the breath go in? Now, there are some standard steps. And then you take those standard steps, set of steps, and then you apply them, right? And then depending on how your body reacts, depending on how much capacity you have to pull your stomach in, are you able to breathe with your chest only during the breath? I don't know how you guys are breathing. If you're just expanding your belly when you're inhaling, don't do that. Or at least that doesn't work for me. I breathe with my chest only because I want to keep, okay, we're recording. Because I want to keep my stomach pulled in as much as possible. So, my step number one is I exhale from both my nose and my mouth, and I try to empty it out as much as possible and then you hold it there, because that makes it so much easier to pull your stomach in while your lungs are empty. You pull the belly button towards the spine as much as possible, and when that happens, and I'm doing these soft Kegels the whole time, very slow, and so I do a very soft Kegel as I straighten my back, keeping my stomach pulled in. But while I'm doing that, while I'm doing a soft Kegel, pulling my stomach in, expanding my chest, air is going in, and at the same time, my attention is on number 7, the crown. Now, Dr. Joe in certain areas says that you to pay attention to number 6. Sometimes he says 7. Doesn't matter. Sometimes it works when you do it at 6 for you. For me, it works a lot better when I do 7. So, and then how do we pump? Now, I just described how do I do that, because after my inhalation, I pause. Now we have a pump to do. Now, I do 3 things simultaneously when I do a pump. Every time I do a pump, I do a Kegel. Every time I do a pump, I push my stomach in. So, and there's this thing that happens to me with my throat, as if like I'm pulling the fluid up towards the brain. So all those things happen at the same time. For me, that is my pump. Get it? Of course you don't. Fine. Sleeves off. Don't freak out, Ty. I'm just going to show you. That's me. I have never seen myself do this. I'm going to put this as low as possible. I don't want to sound too crazy. Okay. I think I need some music for this. Something a little crazy. Oh wait, can't play music. I might get Never mind. No music. I'm just gonna have to embarrass myself. What? Okay. Okay. Stop. Thank you. Shit. Okay. I have never seen myself do this, so I'm gonna have to watch this, see if it looks acceptable. I don't want to repeat what I did. Just scroll back and listen to the steps. Those are the steps that work for me. You're going to have to modify uh, it for you. Your pump is going to be different than mine. And keep playing with your body. The more you do this, the more your body will change. I need more water. I'm so sorry. This video is going to be a mess. Okay. Drink a lot of water before and after meditation. You are turning yourself magnetic. You're shooting your energies out. You're creating yourself this magnet that can then release your energy, makes you less particle, more wave. And when you become less particle, more wave, you just sort of start to become higher and higher energy. Less matter, more wave, more energy. And you begin to become more and more of a higher vibrational being. Guess what's common between you and your future self? Your future self is very high energy. Your future self is in love with life. Your future self doesn't say I can't. Your future self is not dwelling in what happened to me in 5 years ago. Here, okay, we're back. I'm back online. Your future self is confident. Your future self, you ask your future self, can you bring some emotions up? Can you bring the emotion up of in love with life? Can you bring the emotion up of empowerment? Can you bring the emotion up of worthiness? Can you bring the emotion up of what it's like for you to be abundant? Your future self has all of those and embodied it, and that's how they live. So when you release energy, when you become high vibrational, when you get these random shocks of freedom and love and happiness for no reason, you are now becoming a carbon copy of your future self. And guess what happens when you align your frequency with anything else's frequency? You immediately attract it to your reality. So the more you liberate, the more you release, the more you work on yourself, the more you don't skip days and give me full commitment for this, the more high vibrational you will become. Initially, you can become high vibrational when you have these on and your headphones, and you can disconnect from your senses and have your high vibrational. Then you learn how to do your walking meditation so you can learn how to do it with your eyes open. Then you figure out how to do your breath work anytime, anywhere, and hopefully you won't, but and you learn how to do that randomly. I did more than one breath work, so obviously that becomes very, very intense for me. And when I started doing breath work initially, nothing happened. I would just get exhausted. But you just keep doing that until you start to you just know. You just know when you know you hit it. Feel it. So that is why I tell you that you're a hybrid creature, because the more you release, the more you are literally making the you that is now more wave so it can go back into the past. And as you release it, and as you only focus on high energy vibrational thoughts, and you are not focused on lack and I can't and I'm not good enough and all that, more of that you, that unworthy you, is becoming more and more wave and less particle. And as it goes into the wave, it is going into the back to the quantum. You're blessing the old you that is in pain, the current you that is in pain. You're blessing it back to go to the quantum as a possibility. And you want to make sure you don't attract that possibility again. Okay? You've had enough of that. So you are literally, truly releasing the low vibrational part of you, and you're becoming high vibrational here within the present. Every time you do this work in your future self, which is the high vibrational beloved, and the more you are just aligning yourself with that, and you're slowly transitioning into that personality. You're transitioning into that genetic destiny. You're transitioning into that. You're becoming a copy of that field. And when that happens, that is the law. Okay. Now that we have that cleared up, how about we all sit up, take a deep breath. We're going to raise our energy together for a few minutes. Okay? Take a deep breath, get yourself comfortable. I'm going to make myself magnetic, and how do I not know how to do this? What am I doing? Lock, lock, timer, and let's do it for 5 minutes. Let's go. I'm going to make myself a magnet. You can close your eyes if you want. You can straight look at me if you want. We're going to connect our energy and we're going to raise our energy together. And we're going to try to liberate some of the low vibrational energies that are within us. I'm going to activate my 1468. I'm going to become a magnet. After you relax your body, you're going to open your heart and you're going to connect. And you're going to only focus on high emotions, worthiness, courageous, in love with life, abundance. Lucy, join me. Angelica, Maria, Ricardo, Mr. Madagascar, Alex, Khalil, join in. Christy, help me out here. Jill, Sona, Greta, Cole, Anna and Mike, help me out. Let's raise our collective energy. 1, Varia, help me out. Imani, back. Take a deep breath. Some of you guys have had a really good meditation yesterday. I've made a big list of all the invitees. This upcoming weekend, on Saturday, I will host 3 meditations, morning, afternoon, and evening. So I can include the entire world, and whoever can join, you can join. I love you.